When untethered, I am a master at verbal combat. I will slay you. You will cry. I guarantee it.
Glovers. Don't trust actual spheres. Why would a 3D ball lie to you like tune? Lull the horizontal blocks that touch on waterproof. FK at Earth. No globe stairway. Water la 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 la. Watch a thought go. Put some rectangles out on the lake. Get a side view to match a stairway. Globe step in water drop. Lab I'm betting Glovers can't flat Earth is parallel verticals. Everywhere in cubes all line up. They don't diverge like Legos on a real ball. La la la. Globes only have horizontal and vertical dots that are the same dots like golf ball. La 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 la. FK at Earth has one type vertical. That's not horizontal ever. If you can't poke a stick perfectly horizontal in any lake or pond, globe debunk, poke at the vertical water hump with the sub 1 bet. 1000-to-1, only globe subs can poke out of water horizontally live or out of vertical water ocean wall live. I'll bet up to 10,000 odds, 1000-to-1 that I get for their globe to win. No excuses, only reality and physical results. Oh, I've got 100 different bets. We can do, I'll win them all. I'll get my flat non-spinning surface versus a ball spinning live. Let's bet 1000-to-1. My favorite which match reality on all local levels, adding up to all levels. I'm ready to bet and demonstrate real ball physics. You guys think is lying for what ifs? You can't demonstrate a real 3D ball in a lab. Debunks every globe claim. Wanna bet money? 1000-to-1. Glober science not proven stuff makes it real lullo. So ifs are real, but a ball breaks all globe claims. Please trust reality and a real ball doing what it does. Over retarded glober, what ifs and buts, excuses and nuts. Why can't globers trust a real ball in lab? But what def does, 80 peasant miles look like left to right. Glober nerds. Glovers don't have speed or distance ruler with 93 million on it. Why? What's 24,000 miles look like against a horizon? Glovers can't demonstrate how a plane, hot air balloon, helicopter flying around a ball and land a lemon. Imagine a side view to verify hill water ball wall hump. Got any side views? Goofy Glovers 3959 doesn't exist. Got any vertical dropping hot air balloons along vertical ocean sea level live? Imagine what balls do ignore our reality of 3D balls. Lol, all the allergic to ball guys. Nobody can believe a belief, and a belief is conspiring against you. I wonder what 3D balls do in physics. It must be lying to you. A 3D ball, how does a foolish conch pendulum work in a real ball? Sending Glovers don't know, then put it on a flat table not spinning. Let's take a look and see which matches reality. Lol, which ball in physics is used to obtain how balls work. What is the roof rate? Lol, can any of you demonstrate how a hot air balloon goes around a ball? How high do you go for sun to stop moving? Lol, Globers live video, no video of sun sitting still. Lol, Globers.
Fit inside of it. And you run it inside the computer, and then you can take like a piece of copper wire, and then you can charge it, and then you can put it on whichever part of your body is ailing. You're gonna start to feel like shit because it's killing all this stuff in you, right? And then as this stuff dies, it starts like shitting inside of you. It's strange, but apparently it works really well.
Hey, I'll spit and something and send it to you.
Yeah.
Send your fluids to the foundry, this blast big clan. Claims a spooky little box, got a miracle plan. No doctor, no science, just wires and sound. Better keep your samples safe, so they send them to the foundry. Foundry. Send them to the foundry. Chat dropping truth so loud. Flat earth theories trying to hype up the crowd. Got a gadget with the name, says it heals on cue. But the only thing it's curing is his broke bank too. Send your fluids to the foundry, the flash big clan. Claims a spooky little box, got a miracle plan. No doctor, no science, just wires and sound. Better keep your samples safe, send them to the foundry. Talking energy waves and frequency cures, but it's just pseudoscience with a sales pitch allure. NASA's fake, but his toy's legit. Nah, Vlad's whole routine is a carnival skit. Mail me your saliva, I'll heal you from afar. I'm a wizard with tech, better than a doctor's chart. But truth don't bend to his fantasy spell. It's a con game dressed up with a spooky name to sell. Send your fluids to the foundry, the Vlad's big clan. Claims a spooky little box, got a mirror. So laugh when he preaches that the globe ain't real, and his foundry cures all the secrets they conceal. It's a joke, it's a hustle, the truth's been found. Earth is round, Vlad's just clowning around. Foundry. 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 Send them to the foundry.
Hello and welcome back to the. Hey, what's up? How you doing? That was a song from Monkey Cat Pat Pat that Harnold Studios created for Drop Your Fluids in the Foundry. Actual piece of absolute fucking a masterpiece, if you will. Thank you, Monkey Cat, for sending that in. I appreciate that. I know that Mikey is streaming. I know that he's taking people, but this isn't a Mikey stream tonight. This is something that is important that we go over tonight because FER Flat Earth Reconnaissance reached out to me via Facebook Messenger again, and he wants me to watch this video. I don't know if he wants me to watch it with him, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna watch it on my own. All right, and then I'll give him my tips when he actually does come on my show. I'm busy this weekend, and he keeps messaging me. I said, do not message me on Facebook Messenger. I do not look at it. I will not respond to you. Here's my email address. What does he do? He messages me on YouTube, on Facebook Messenger, with the times that he's available to come on. Like I said, not responding because I told him blatantly, I am not going to respond if you message me on Facebook Messenger. Anyhow, so that's that. I am on my way to Buzztown, so let's start this video. After I say hello to you guys, please say hello to me. If you want me to say hello to you. CK, Nikki Louder, CJ, Lamero, Bench Thinker, Brenda Creates, Brig Fish, V, Garrus, hello Garrus, Icy Spin, Al Trucker, Harnold, Monkey Cat Pat Pat, Zebulon, Zoomy Tomato, hello Wesley, let's see, Dan from Unfornicated. Why do I say Dan from why don't I just say Unfornicated? I always say Dan from Unfornicated. We got Cody, Shadowstorm. I can confirm that Mike doesn't not respond to messages on Facebook. Yeah, I had 2 seconds of like downtime today at work, and I messaged Andy and Cody. I go, when does it slow down? when does it all just stop? And that's it. I said hi to everybody. Thank you so much for being here, and all the other lurkers in chat. Welcome in. GTSY guys. But without further ado, this video is about an hour long, an hour and 15 minutes, I believe. And it is, I skimmed through it with no audio, so I don't know what is actually going to be in store for us. I can imagine that it's a kind of like a hit piece on David Weiss, because I know he doesn't like David Weiss very much. But he shows up a lot in it. Guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Welcome in, everybody. I have no idea. Dan works, Unfornicated works, Dan from Unfornicated, DC Dano from New York, not Westchester County works too. Perfect. All right, great. I'm glad you don't take offense. Farstar Tat, hello. So we'll be here for 6 hours? Possibly. I'm happy. Lost Lands, hello. Thank you for lurking. Send your fluids to the Foundry. Yes, Harnold is just made a new video for the song that Monkey Cat Pat Pat made. Send your fluids to the Foundry, guys. Cheers, Plastic Citizen. Hello, how are you? And the best thing about this is I'm going to get more and more increasingly stoned as we watch this video. So I am very excited. So without further ado, let's watch. Betrayal can come from those closest to us. Palace of Treason, Jason Matthews. Flat Earth Reconnaissance presents.
A sellout crowd is expected in North Carolina this weekend. Forget this, the Flat Earth
Absolute
International
trash.
Conference.
Claims that it was established, that they're trying to establish that science is in fact fake news. Most members claim the Earth is actually as flat as a dinner plate and surrounded by a wall of ice. Organizers say the conference is meant to help uncover and debunk pseudoscience like NASA doctoring photos to show a round planet.
November 2017.
No way. Did he show this? Did he really show this picture? Hold on. Oh, I can't. No way did he show this picture.
Organizers trying to establish.
I just want to point this out.
No, wait.
In Raleigh.
God damn it. This picture right here.
Pseudoscience like.
This was a joke. This literally was made as a joke. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, what's up, Mallory? How you doing?
NASA doctoring photos to show a
Charles
round
Arnold,
planet.
hello.
November 2017. The first International Flat Earth Conference is being held in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Attendees say the conference
It was baby Dave Weiss.
is a welcome change to the ridicule they usually receive.
These people live amongst us. I just want to point this out.
We got Facebook, all kinds of crazy.
Yeah, it's terrifying. 2, 3, oh my god. Okay, let's see if we can recognize anybody. I just see David Weiss. Does anybody else recognize anybody? And David Weiss right here. That's it. That's all I see. Who's this? He looks kind of familiar.
This is crazy, right?
Well, Mark
Think about
Sargent,
this.
of course.
For the last 20-25 generations, this is what we've told people.
So when you looked at the
Yeah,
planet,
Real Sickness, what's up?
what did it look like?
Looks round, folks. And one thing
It's
again,
round,
we
folks.
absolutely know for a fact, this ain't it.
London, 1865. Samuel Robotham releases Zetetic Astronomy.
What the fuck is
Earth,
happening?
not a globe. 1893. Elizabeth Blount creates the Universal Zetetic Society, revived in 1956 by Samuel Shenton as the International Flat Earth Society.
Okay, so there's 3 fucking idiots. How many genius physicists are there? And astronomers and all that kind of shit. There's a lot more than 3. I'll tell you that.
The Earth in its early stages was revealed from the waters, and it was revealed as a 4-square.
Yo, what's up, Proby? Yo, what's up,
fabric.
DP?
Like this, in fact. Absolutely like that. And this is water around it? Absolutely, yes.
At Shenton's death in 1971, the Flat Earth Society's leadership passed to Charles Johnson.
You can't truly be serious and believe that this Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat is one of the few things that you can ever know for sure in life.
By the end of 2024, the Flat Earth theory has considered.
The Gravitas is underwhelming.
Wait, wasn't that footage from I hate that we can't. Man, this sucks.
It's one of the few things that you can ever know for sure in life.
Wait, hold on.
By the end,
this is isn't this footage from that zombie game? what was it called? This is footage from a zombie game. What even is this? What is happening? Farstar Tad with a $2 super chat says the gravitas is underwhelming.
2024, the Flat Earth theory has considerable worldwide attention. It is a glorious time. Everybody is talking about Flat Earth all over the world.
Okay, let's see who's talking about the Flat Earth. I made it in the movie. I made it in. Look, there I am. Who the fuck is this guy? Why do I get under Matthew Akeem? His beard termites spiders are gonna get on my head. Oh my god, I'm sharing a screen with all the fucking grades. Like, why does he have debunkers on this? Wouldn't he? Did he? Oh, I see. He ran out of people who talk about flat Earth right around here, and then he had to put these people in. And who's this guy? I forget. I don't know who this guy is. I'm before Tune. Oh my god. I got it, dude. Okay, no, I'll message Tune later. This is amazing. Can I get your autograph? I'm starstruck. You so Patrick, what's up? Yeah, where's I'm surprised Professor Dave isn't on this. Old me no more, dude. I destroyed his channel. Oh, Young Vika. We got Mikey Smith. All right, you know everybody here. I don't know who this is though. I don't know who this is, or who this is. Symbolic maybe because you got under his skin. Ooh, maybe. Ooh.
The Earth being flat is getting out of control. Can you please help us?
Yet, a massive disinformation campaign is being conducted to disprove and undermine the flat Earth community.
So did you guys hear the Earth is flat? Anyway, so there's a group of people right now online. They believe the Earth is flat.
Of course they think the Earth is flat. I'm surprised they don't think the Earth is a chalupa inside a snow globe.
Controlled mass media and sponsored social media platforms worldwide continuously scrutiny and attack flat Earth, using mockery, insults, and ridiculous claims.
The Verrazano Narrows Bridge connecting Staten Island and Brooklyn had to be designed with Earth's roundness in mind.
Yes, it is supposed to be in black and white because for some reason FER makes all of his videos black and white, like 98% black and white, and then some of it in color. I don't get why he does that. It's not at all like good looking. like welcome to 2025. Yeah, what's up, Patrick? What's going on? I saw Rubik's come in. What's up, Rubik's?
Its two towers, separated by 1,300 meters and perfectly vertical, are nonetheless 41 millimeters further apart at the top than at the bottom because of Earth's curvature.
It's round. They figured it out. They know it's round. You can see it from space. They've taken pictures of it. People have absolutely flown in the space station. They've gone into space, okay? They've taken pictures. This is all real. They're satellites. They're real.
We now have to listen to people saying the Earth is flat.
The audio
That's because
is
people are so contrarian. And by people, I mean idiots.
I was like, why are you still friends with Larry if he thinks the Earth is flat? I'm like, I'm not going to turn my back on him because he's an idiot.
Yo, let's go. I love this. This is like straight up one of the best videos I've ever seen a flat earther make. This is great. Keep at it. Oops. Well, he had a point. All good documentaries are black and white.
There are people who believe the Earth is flat. The documentary is called Assholes. There are people who believe the Earth is flat. The documentary is called Assholes.
This is what flat earthers think the planet looks like. There is an ice wall around the outside.
It's like a stuffed crust pizza.
Oh my God, yes.
But the community continues to expand.
I made a video about this a couple of years ago, and I thought that it was a temporary curiosity, like some religious sects have a moment in the sun and then disappear.
Yeah, let's look at all the fucking all the retards in the world. Man, that list just goes on and on.
But the flat earther community seems to be growing,
igniting a widespread awakening and successfully discrediting the authorities responsible for all forms of official knowledge by exposing their deception.
LOL, satelloons, guys. Oh, something that looks like a satellite is being launched by a balloon, therefore satelloons. It was a good setup. I gotta. What's happening? What are we looking at? Uh-oh, compression, guys, compression.
But as Flat Earth reaches its peak, a suspicious pastor and shadowy financer, going by the name of Will Duffy, decides...
Yes, if that's your real name, Will Duffy.
...to challenge the Flat Earth movement by organizing an expedition to Antarctica in an attempt to disprove the flat Earth theory.
We are working on something
Yeah, of course it's made for MC2, of course.
massive, which we think will finally put this flat Earth idea to bed for good.
Yeah,
Duffy claims that if the sun can be observed rotating for 24 hours in Antarctica, just as it is at the North Pole, this would demonstrate the existence of the South Pole and, therefore, that the Earth is indeed a globe.
You're taking flat earthers to Antarctica.
If the 24-hour sun...
Yeah, they won last time. Did they win? Has Red Sox won any game this series?
Was seen.
Yeah, it would be a major problem for flat Earth for sure. You know it's a globe proof. You know it's impossible.
Mandy, can you do me a favor? Just letting you guys know. On Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, I am going to be on Mandy's podcast. So I'm going to be a guest speaker on her podcast. Mandy, can you post a link? It's on Twitch. So if you could just post a link so that people can, if you are on Twitch, just go ahead and follow her. I'll be on her podcast on Sunday at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. All right. Series is 1-1. Winner take all tonight. Oh my god, dude. They better.
I missed the C part. Love ya. Bro to the founder fam 07. Don't wait for Mike. Drop those links in dead chat.
Yeah, guys, don't wait for me. Thank you so much for the $10 Canadian, Roger. Thank you. Also, drop your fluids in the foundry as well.
Flat Earth.
Regardless of the heavy expenses and the bureaucratic processes involved, Duffy appears to have no difficulties in organizing a group of people, including flat earthers, to travel to Antarctica, which is known to be heavily restricted by the Antarctic Treaty System for such projects. And even with the adverse weather conditions, Duffy seemed to be lucky.
We had 2 days without clouds, which was incredible.
But maybe too lucky.
When they got there, people that were leaving said it's been cloudy for months there, and then the sky parted when they went there.
All the people at the camp said that.
Wait, weather changes? No. No, weather doesn't change. I mean, just look at London and Seattle. It's always raining there.
It's been like terrible weather for like 2 months, and then the day before we get here, just beautiful. And that's a blessing.
It was God that cleared the weather.
Will Sunday be as good as or better than your 5 vs. 1 at DebateCon? Let's not talk about that. Is a part of my past that I wish to sweep under the rug and never speak of again.
For us, the 2 days we were filming.
The live weather cam did not match the weather we were seeing from their supposed live, which wasn't live. It was pre-recorded.
It was pre-recorded, guys. It was pre-recorded because watching the 24-hour sun at any time of the year in the South, like that doesn't. I love when people are like, oh, they were there in the winter or whatever, and then they went back to film the other 6 hours of the sun being in the sky. Like, what? And then they stitch it together. That's my favorite.
Are surfacing quickly, and people are beginning to question the authenticity of this entire operation, which Duffy refers to as the final experiment, or TFE.
Different cameras, different lenses, but the sun has different glare. Oh, and the glare is going in front of Toon's head. Oh no, they made a mistake. They made a mistake with the post editing, by putting the sun on top of MC2. Fuck you. That's not how glare works, you idiots. Absolute buffoons.
So we have been here for 2 full days now.
Operation Vape
at Union Glacier.
Yeah, this is Flat Earth made. Wait. Oh, that's where the lenses stitch. You fucking. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's 2 cameras on FER. I know you're watching this. Okay. This is so easy to debunk. If you just turned your brain on for a millisecond, okay, you would understand that this is the stitching on. There's 2 cameras on an Insta360, on the ones that they were using. I use Insta360s here, but they're different. It stitches it together. The 2 lenses have to stitch the image together. That's what that is. Fucking idiot. Yeah, that's where the lenses are, dude. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
In the first few weeks following the so-called final experiment.
Like, what do they think that they're filming? Like, what do they think that, okay, so let's say that like, it was probably like a snowmobile or something, drove by and then disappeared, right? Let's just give them that, okay? What do they think that's proof of? Exactly. What's the rest of the mechanism of the video? What is the rest of the mechanism? Because everything else checks out. Okay? All you have to do is understand how Insta360s work. And that's what it is. This, oh my God, this is my favorite. They think that this should be like this fucking big and then cast a shadow that's like this fucking big. This thing is this small. This is the mount for the Insta360. The Insta360 is like this, is this small. That's the mount for it. Like, come on. This is ridiculous that this is still even being brought up. It's ridiculous. Never go to the source either. Compassion is king. I bored this one. Copamine, a neurotransmitter unique to flirts that when triggered blocks logic flow in the brain, triggering the derp reflex mechanism. I just can't believe that that FER just can't get it through his brain. Any of the obvious things that he's trying to point out as some kind of evidence. Yo, Farstar Tad for $2 says
they used the studio that Kubrick built on the moon.
They built the studio on the moon. I love that. Thank you for the $2 super chat.
Considerable evidence began to compile, confirming that this entire
yeah, the sun is like this small in the sky. The glare is like this big in the sky when you're looking at it through a camera. Like, glare is not the sun. The sun causes the glare. Like, I really hope that FER didn't hurt himself when he was making all these huge stretches. I can't believe he regurgitated the Antarctic Treaty bullshit. Yeah, they're always going to say that shit. There's no getting away from him. I bought copium right before TFE. I'm now the 5th richest person in the world. You're not a sunologist. You don't know. Actually, my sister just had a heliophysicist, a NASA heliophysicist, talk at her astronomy club, because she's the president. I brag about it all the time. And I want her to come on my show. She gave me all the info to ask her to come on. So hopefully I can get a NASA heliophysicist to talk about the sun. Glare is a hoax anyway? Yeah, you're right.
Operation was, in fact, just a massive hoax.
After carefully looking at both sides of the debate, and after taking a very deep dive,
dude, that's literally on the line of the cameras. So the two lenses, I don't have to. Do I really have to say this again? 2 pictures, 2 180-degree pictures. The software is stitching those 2 images together. Okay? It's not perfect. It's not perfect. And it hasn't been. That's what you're seeing. What about the other 360 degrees of the video? What about that? Why aren't you finding glitches all over the rest of the video? Because if there are glitches in that one spot where the 2 lenses or 2 video images come together with the software, then why aren't you looking for it elsewhere in the video? That would, if he found glitches less than 180 degrees
It's from
apart.
acronym for flat or retard.
Yeah, it is. Basically, at this point. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I love how he was like, dude, you need to watch this. dude, you need to watch this. FER told me that I need to watch this. Like he was going to change my mind about something. Black Shadow, True Shadow? What Black Shadow?
Into everything I could possibly find in scripture regarding lying and deception.
Oh, holy fuck. It's oh no, not the green screen. Oh no, come on. Come on, dude. He left the chroma key setting turned on. This has been even David Weiss called this out as being bullshit. Like, come on. Really? How dare you? I know, CJ. I know. It's crazy.
I have come to the conclusion that neither lying nor deception are inherently immoral.
You see how everything bends. The gaps between
yeah, Cody's right. This is all
when untethered. I am a master at verbal combat. I will slay you. You will cry. I guarantee.
Yes, we know. But Cody's right. This is
bullshit.
Even
every flat earthers resume self-taught forensic video analyst specializing in pixel zooming, fish screenshots, and drawing red circles.
Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, CK. Man, that is kicking in. Woo! DB Debugs for $2 upside down money says, are we sorry.
Are we sure for hasn't made a parody flick?
Dude, it has to be. It has to be. Like this goes into top 10 parody parody videos ever made. Mr. Spuddy and only debunked that so he gained some tiny bit of credibility. Yeah, that's true. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ricardo sending the ooh-oos.
When two was announced, Flurfs bent over backwards, trying to explain a 24-hour sun in Antarctica.
Yep.
Yet, no Glober tried to find a way to justify a setting sun. Yep. Wonder why.
That is because they knew that it was going to be 24 hours. They had nothing to worry about. Thank you so much for the 150 ooh-oos, Ricardo from Uruguay. Say hi to Max for me. Just go and knock on his door, please. But yeah, dude, like no Glober had to. And the flat earthers knew that they were in a buttload of shit. Please don't tell me that he's gonna try and pull up this line right here.
The table and the tripod and the building at the back stay the same. There's no padlock shift.
The what?
It means the footage is fake.
The TFE footage of
what? Wait, what? There's no. Did he say redshift? Is he trying to use the Doppler effect on this? Because the globe can't justify a setting sun. That too. Robert Williams, hello. How are you? So wait, I hate this stupid.
Antarctica is finally proven to be fake, and resembling Duffy's friend Anthony Powell's previous fake movies of a 24-hour sun.
They're not understanding how small the sun is in the sky with these lenses. That's glare. That's not the actual size of the sun. The sun went behind the pole. The pole is close up, and now put something small in front of it. Oh,
you guys are so obsessed with the 24-hour sun, but nobody ever talks about the 24-hour daughter. Quit mansplaining balls to each other. Noah, derpity derb.
Arnold, that got me. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Arnold. And evil producer for $2 says, nah, derpity derp. Hold on, who sent it to me? Wait, who sent me that? It was Monkey Cat, right? Wait, who sent me the? Was it Steel City? No. Yeah, Steel City. We gotta push that off again. the stupid thing. Who sent it to me? Was it Icy Spin? No. Who sent it to me? Whoever sent it to me, can you resend it? Oh, it was Evil Producer. He put it in chat. That's right. All right. Sorry, guys. This is from You Think's video. He is super dumb. That's who was talking there for the Shadows Parallax Shift. Yeah. Well, what FER did was he just took bits of everybody else's content.
In Antarctica.
You see how everything bends.
The Flat Earth community has tarnished Anthony Powell's name and his reputation.
Like
He's
thinking that this
in
debunks
Antarctica right
thinking that this debunks anything, just shows how absolutely stupid these people are. Like these are the people that think that they're growing. Okay, the normal fucking person that would look at this, they'd be like, oh yeah. There's just the sun. There's just the glare of the sun, and then the sun goes behind the lamppost, gets blocked by it, and then it's no longer blocked by it. Therefore, the glare comes back. Right. Same thing over here. Like there's like literally the same thing over with 2.
now.
What they're doing is they're taking the footage, they're putting the footage in a circle, they're wrapping it. Then they're rotating the footage because they need to fake the rotation of the sun.
No.
Where the cameras meet, there's going to be stitch marks. And you can see here, Will Duffy's looking directly into the lens itself, and the stitch mark goes right across his face.
No. No way. Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and just do what I gotta do with this. And bookmark it. All right, here we go. And are you guys ready? This is for everybody here.
Nuh-uh, 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 nuh-uh. Derpity derp.
There you go. I did hear Duffy had $100 million budget. $100 million budget. That is amazing. Why isn't this light isn't really bright, is it? I don't know why it's not that bright. I didn't change any of the settings. Maybe Grayson did. There we go.
Right up here, cutting across, there's this line in the sky. And fortunately, you can zoom.
This is
Is this a remake? I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie before, and it sucked then too. Did we just jump back in time or what? BT Expedition.
I love it. Thank you, Jack Fenner, for the $5 super chat. This is FER's video. He posted on his YouTube 3 weeks ago, and then he implored that I watch it. So here we are.
Man.
Like this is the footage that Whitsit was given, right? He was given this footage, but then his software wouldn't work to like the 360 Insta360 software wasn't working or something for him. He couldn't figure it out because Flarps can't tech. So therefore, all the stitching is like there, like.
Come all the way across.
It's so good. It's like you can't ask for better. You can't ask for better. Oh, make it go into the square. Make it the square. There it is.
And again, another spot, same configuration. This is not a normal sky. This is CGI.
This is not a normal sky. This is CGI. That fucking rhymed, bro.
So if you're on a ball, right? You set your camera up. So the
like the actual explanation is on the right in this video as to why there's a 24-hour sun in Antarctica. This is a self-own FER.
Of that curve of that ball would be in your footage. So from your perspective, from the camera perspective, the sun can't move left and right. It must move up and down. Then it would swing over, and then as you cross the South Pole, it must dip down and must dip up.
One in chat if you send your fluids to the foundry.
This would be evidence, dumbass.
But this.
Wait, what?
Is that sound clip supposed to be a flurf orgasm?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Icy Spin said, "One if you sent your fluids to the foundry." Let's see those ones. Check for $2. Thank you. Yes, that is Evil Producer provided that to us last night. Oh, here we go. Oh, I was like, is Grayson up? I guess Chills got tired. I was waiting for him to read it. CK for $5 says FER is hiring, no degree, must own YouTube and pause videos at the frame. TFE shows green screen slip. Perks include 401k match and tinfoil hats and a flat earth Discord.
Despite the overwhelming evidence indicating that the entire landscape was fabricated.
So what they did was all they did was make blue the color for the chroma key, and then they just increased the chroma key for blue. That's what they did. Or I mean, really, you can let me where's my, oh, there it is. All right, here we go. You ready? You guys ready? I'm gonna make my background and me potentially disappear. But I have it set to green. Oh no. It's almost like the colors that are closest to green are leaving first. Oh no, and look at the purple. There's no green and purple. You kidding? Oh man. Wow, it's amazing how simple technology works when you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Are they gonna have the little drummer boy in the background the whole time? Oh yeah, I wanted to see what's going on with this.
But the journey to Antarctica never took place. And
he's like, oh my god. Like, I don't know if this is the 360 camera. Like, I don't, but like, this is the same thing. Like, if this is, I don't know if this is his if this is Will Duffy's like live or whatever. But
the scene went through Will's face. Will's CGI.
Will's CGI. I knew it. So called Will, who calls himself Will Duffy. This is, if this is his live stream, this is compression. Hardcore compression to the max. Like, that's what this is. If this is his live stream, or if it's not his live stream, it's still fucking compression. You broke this the Snapchat. Jesus Christ, the super chat reader, yeah. You did, Jack Fetter. You need to fix it. It's like Civil War soldiers letter to home in a Civil War movie. Yeah.
Final experiment was nothing but a long-planned, expensive hoax. Some individuals in the Flat Earth community were vigorously trying to refute all this evidence and advocate for TFE, even if partially.
I don't think it was fake. I actually believe they went to Antarctica.
What happened with Joseph Hanvey, by the way? Has he like fallen off the sky? Hold on, Joe Hanvey. Let's see, videos. Yeah, his last video was 8 months ago. Man, he must have gotten scared off the internet too. The flurf mating call is sounded just before pounding Miss Potato Flurf. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! This is another sound clip. All right, hold on. I'm so sorry for what this might be.
Nuh-uh. 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 Terpity derp.
Oh, I thought it was different. You goober. Yo, Arnold, just been 1 month, dude. Let's go. Joseph's salad bowls are and garbage earth envy. Yeah. Salad bowls.
Saw the 24-hour sun.
I believe it was actually true. I believe what they ended up seeing was exactly what the flat Earth model we would expect to see.
So flat Earth is dead. All right?
Yeah,
flat Earth is dead.
It's insane.
This is when people began to see that some of these so-called flat earthers might actually be saboteurs, infiltrated in the community with a mission of causing its disintegration.
They've been defensive. They've been bullying me for trying to ask basic questions, just being mean, calling people retarded.
You are Destin Nemos. You are the definition of human garbage, trash that has been shit on by multiple different species of animals, ingested by the devil himself, shit out in King Nico's mouth, and then eaten up by you in your stupid fucking mouth. That's what you are, Destin Nemos. I got here super late. What's up, Bruce Wayne? You didn't miss much. Just copium and derpity derp about TFE. Somehow. Fucking 9 months or 10 months later now. it's still a problem. It was supposed to be a video. Oh, this is it. Jesus Christ. There it is.
Voice of Penny says, girls have vaginas. That's.
Oh, really? Oh, really? So-called Jack Fetter for $2. Thank you. Vaginas.
Saying that it's stupid to look into this. I'm seeing some very obvious lies where they're denying reality, and they're also catching them in, contradicting each other. Jaron says that's the mountain. Austin said that's not the mountain in the debate. Flat Earth Dave said that's not the mountain. I can prove it is the mountain. I don't know what's going on, but we know that they're not telling the truth.
Oh, you could be like JJ and just say that the mountain doesn't exist.
True.
This is when people began to realize that the final experiment was part of a much significant...
Like, Witsit doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. Witsit is not a good source of for any kind of information. Anything.
And Mikey has Reginas.
And wait, what do I have? I have Reginas. Oh no, Mikey Smith. Sorry, Mikey Smith has Reginas. Yep, that's true.
Significantly larger scheme of sabotage orchestrated long before, and with the participation of key figures from the Flat Earth community, including David Weiss.
They went there.
Excuse me. Did you see? Rewind.
Orchestrated long before.
Can I slow this down, actually? Speed. We're going to put it to 0.25. You guys ready?
And with the participation of key figures from the Flat Earth community, including Dave.
Oh, here we go. You ready? Watch his hat. His hat is actually CGI, you guys. Watch it very closely. Watch his hat.
David Weiss.
See that? See that? See? See? It's like his whole hat is trying to catch up with his head. You saw that. I even slowed it down for you and put on this giant Bigfoot's penis. Like, you saw it. It's David Weiss is CGI. Oh, he doesn't have a brain.
They went there.
Let's look for more.
And they saw what exactly.
Look at all these pixels right here. You can clearly see so many pixels around him. Like around his head. You can barely even see the side of his. Look at all that. He's CGI. David Weiss isn't real.
What was filmed?
I hope I got my point home.
They saw what they filmed. Just remember, this thing was designed for me.
I think it was set up for.
Oh, the sociopathic statements of Flat Earth Dave. This was not designed for Flat Earth Dave. It was designed for all Flat Earthers to attend and all Globe Earthers to attend. Anybody who wanted to come, they had the invitation. Like, again, for $5
If
Canadian.
the founder wants fluids, we can buy him a 55-gallon drum of personal lubricant on Amazon. Do you know Vlad's address?
Amazon. I wish I did. I really do, because I'd be more broke than I am with sending him just like random shit. Oh, shit.
It was set up for Dave.
It was not set up for Dave. That is a lie. Oh my god, this is like a memorial photo. Like, in memoriam, David Weiss. Okay, we finally, this is what the video is actually called. This is the title of the video. It took us 11 minutes to get to the title of the video, you guys. But thank you so much for the $5 super chat, Nick. Wait, if anybody does have Vlad's address, please provide it to Nick N so he can send a 55-gallon drum of personal lubricant. Yo, what's up, Steve's Creepy Van? What's good?
David Weiss.
Oh, yeah, Steve's Creepy Van. Dude, if you need, let me help you, Steve, because I would love to see this. I should cover David Weiss more. I should absolutely be covering David Weiss more.
One of the most esteemed and recognized figures in the Flat Earth movement. One of the top recruiters for Flat Earth. Fully dedicated to advocating for the Flat Earth concept for no less than 10 years. A Flat Earth veteran. Thousands of interviews. Hundreds of scientific demonstrations leveraging knowledge and basic common sense.
Scientific demonstrations?
Yet
What?
with TFE, David Weiss changed. As evidence began to accumulate indicating that the final experiment was nothing but a hoax, Weiss rushed to refute all these claims, dismissing the common sense he had
No, the camera moving different direction. That's because it got snagged on the cable, and that's a safety mechanism of it. God. They never went to the moon. They went to Antarctica. Oh my God. This is when it gets good, I feel like. This is when we get to the flurf on flurf action. Let's fucking go. Get your lotion, go get your tissues, lay back, pull them down, and have some fun, you guys.
Obviously employed to support Flat Earth. He unexpectedly became overly critical of Flat Earthers questioning TFE, even resorting to harsh insults, much like Globus often do.
Flat Earthers are fucking nasty and stupid.
Wait, no, I cannot let that slip by. That is an opportunity that I must take, that we have it. All right, who am I going to clear out?
I was in the car.
Okay.
Standing still in a parking lot.
All right.
And I
Sorry,
felt
Craig.
dick.
I've had this on for like 10 months. You're being replaced by Flat Earth Dave. Hold on.
Flat Earthers questioning TFE, even resorting to harsh insults, much like Globus often do.
Flat Earthers are fucking nasty and stupid.
They're gonna
Flat
use...
Earthers are fucking Flat Earthers are fucking nasty and stupid.
Yes, they are.
Our claims of Amazon Studio, being in Hollywood, them being in on it as showing how stupid Flat Earthers are. I don't even talk about you guys, man.
Well, you're wrong there, man. You said a lot of things about how the Flat Earth community is reckless and stupid.
The negativity on the Flat Earth side is out of control, and it's not worth addressing anymore, from my point of view.
And when finally cornered by true Flat Earthers during a series of live debates regarding his opinion on the whole TFE affair.
Oh my God, there's Blacklight, Old Me No More, JJ. Look, they're all just giving each other hand jobs right now. I actually saw the funniest fucking thing. I gotta find it. Go up.
Weiss distances himself from the Flat Earth community by blaming it one last time. But the damage he caused doesn't fade away like him. After having turned both his fame and trust against the very community that elevated him, Flat Earthers remain divided regarding his legacy. Some continue to support him, still captivated by his persuasive skills and grateful for his numerous positive contributions, while others label him a traitor, conscious that he exploited his popularity in an effort to deceive the community.
And I don't know what happened today because I love the...
That's his first... This is his first appearance in his own fucking video.
Dave that I knew before, but I don't know about Dave now. I don't know.
Dave Weiss knows exactly where they filmed everything. He knows every detail of everything.
I don't necessarily agree with some of the things that Dave does or some of the things that Dave says, but he has introduced a lot of us into...
Of course, every one of them has Dave's app. I mean, Dave knows where they live. The people who expose the gigantic security hole in the app knows where all these people live.
The Flat Earth. He has.
There's a lot of people in this chat alone, and every other chat that are here because of me, because I woke them up to Flat Earth.
is one of the guys, that contributed for me, to come to Flat Earth also. But again, that's not a license to betray.
You were calling. It's not a license to betray. This is. We don't deserve this.
People like me and so many others. Again, multiple times.
I don't know.
Exact words. Fucking retarded.
I think they all drink their own pee. Honestly, like until proven otherwise, they drink their own pee.
Fucking retard.
You went a little bit too far with insulting the community.
Flat Earthers are the worst.
Yes, they are.
They're the worst.
Flat Earth Reconnaissance now invites you to focus on David Weiss, to analyze his logic, behavior, and strategy.
I mean, he's CGI, so like, am I taking the piss?
In order to understand the true nature and motives of that man who did so much to prove Flat Earth and so much to damage its community.
Please tell me. Please tell me. Hold on. Just give me a second. Okay, I'm ready. Let's mash some potatoes. Let's do it. Why because he sounds as stupid as he is, so he has to have a computer say words for him. I was supposed to go there. Yeah,
I know that I was supposed to be there. Therefore, I know it wasn't an Amazon studio.
David Weiss's primary assertion is that, given he is not an accomplice of Will Duffy and has declined the invitation to Antarctica,
What's up, Stanley?
the TFE team must have indeed traveled to Antarctica, as they could not have fabricated the trip if he had been present.
I was the one that was supposed to go on that trip. Therefore, I knew that I wasn't in on it. So therefore, it's clear that they were somewhere in Antarctica. How do I know that? Because it was supposed to be me. I was supposed to go. So how would they have them fake it? Because I'm not in on it. Something is fake. Now,
trust me, bro. No one's gonna fall for that. Dude, Dave Weiss. We tell them shit all the time. David Weiss, welcome. Welcome to the party. Welcome to being someone who understands facts. First off, massive ego. But he was supposed to go. Like, he's not wrong. The massive ego comes in when he says, this was made and designed for me. That's the massive ego. This is just him saying the truth and getting the FOMO. Do you hear the FOMO in his voice? Is this basically the Flirts canceling Dearth? Yeah, pretty much. And like Mark Sargent, like they had to be on like going against Mark Sargent, crazy Karen B.
now you could say, oh, that's because it's a fucking LED screen in the sky. I was supposed to go. I would know if there was an LED screen in the sky.
Weiss further employs this argument to demonstrate that both well-known flat earthers, Jaron Campanella and Austin Whitsitt, who are part of the TFE team, cannot be regarded as Duffy's accomplices either.
I know that I'm not a shill, therefore I know that Jaron and Austin are not a shill.
What happened there? Those are your guys, and now they're shills.
I would bet my life that you're an agent. And
I'm
that
really
Witz
confused
an
which
agent,
side is
Jaron's
lying
an
now.
agent.
I'm closer to this than any of you are. I was the guy that was supposed to go. So think about the logistics of them being.
Well, I'm really confused. Which side is lying now? No, this is Flurf on Flurf action. That's what the rest of this is, I believe. So it's just attacking. It's just taking a potato masher to Flurf. I mean to Flat Earth Dave. That's what it is. I think the rest of it is. Oops, I didn't mean to unlike that.
In on it. We haven't figured this out yet, and running down LED screens and green screens when I know it's not true because I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be in that Amazon studio. Therefore, I know it's not a fucking studio.
I don't think they were even in Antarctica. I think the whole thing was a lie.
Those guys are in Antarctica.
I was there, bro, and I had your back, and I didn't turn on you, and I still haven't, and I'm not going to, but I was there.
I think that they were in Antarctica.
This is what Austin and I both saw. We both know that we were both there. We both know there was no trickery. There was no funny business.
They were somewhere in Antarctica. Somewhere.
How do you know they went to Antarctica? It's off limits. There's an Antarctica.
Sarcasm. Oh. Well, I got a chance to explain. I felt smart for a minute, Jack Fetter. Thanks for the $2.
treaty. There's no proof that they're in Antarctica.
Where did all the ice come from?
I don't know. Where's the proof? Where's the receipt?
The ice is the receipt.
Did they film the trip at all?
If you say they're not in Antarctica, you have to come.
This is known facts. Was the trip filmed at all? Jaren and Critical Think filmed all of their plane flights nonstop, without any cuts. The entire plane flights.
Come up with.
Jack, fix your smoke
Jack,
detector.
fix your smoke detector. That is all.
Yeah, I can hear it through chat. See, we can hear it.
Something.
I don't have to come up with anything. They have to come up with something. I'm not the one claiming to be somewhere I'm not.
It's just like the moon landing because they weren't on the moon either. And they were making fake videos, tricking people to think they were on the moon.
Oh my God.
So Dave Weiss, do you think they were actually on the moon, but the videos they recorded were fake?
I think the same people that pulled off the moon landing are pulling off TFA.
Listen, Matthew, I was supposed to go to Antarctica. Look at what a little shithead that guy is.
Well, yeah.
But there are lots of problems with that claim. First,
oh my God,
admitting that Weiss and Duffy are indeed accomplice. That invitation and that refusal might simply have been staged in order to create the best and only argument to be used to pretend that Trip was real and to defend Jaren and Austin to be labeled as traitors.
So they just had a whole bunch of like bots, like bot accounts vote for Flat Earth Dave. And then Flat Earth Dave won. And now they're calling him, saying that I don't okay, let's play.
If you were in on it and if you partners with them, how hard would that have been for you to have staged that invitation? Because you can say to your partner, okay, you invite me, I refuse it, and then we can use that as an argument.
Banjo, his excuse for that is, I was never
FER, what kind of logical circles did you have to run through? Dude, that made 0 sense. Absolutely 0 sense. What good would it do if they were like, oh,
Xpin, go fuck yourself. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
What did Icy Spin do? God damn it. Icy Spin causing trouble. Jack Fair, thanks for the $5 super chat. Yeah, Jaren is on his Witspit can't be.
Tended to go. I'm in it with Duffy. They made it look like I was going to go. Jaren and Austin
did you see? He's CGI, guys.
Were always supposed to go. And then when I bailed out, they were going to go, which is so stupid. That's just made up nonsense. There's no proof of that.
They sent invitation to like Eric Dubay, Pastor Dean Odo, a whole bunch of people. But they already had the guys. They already had selected the people who were gonna go.
Based off of what evidence? That's not at all how this went. No one was pre-selected. The people selected these people. Is that Flat Earth Banjo? Is that Banjo? Is that what he looks like? Is that what it looks like? Uh-oh.
Chirp, 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 chirp.
Oh, right. I already forgot that the joke made was that your smoke detector is going off. Thank you for the $2 super chat. I see.
Second, admitting that Weiss and Duffy are not accomplices. In the case Weiss had accepted to be part of a trip to Antarctica that was not supposed to take place, any reason could have been found to cancel his presence at the last minute.
We weren't sure if the trip was going to be canceled, if it was going to be cloudy, if they were going to try and fake it, and maybe we can catch them. Maybe we did catch them. Maybe they didn't fake it.
They invited Dubay, and if Dubay said, yes, I want to come, they would have just canceled him.
They would say, oh, the people chose.
Why? How did you come to that conclusion, FER? How did you come to that conclusion? Because your stupid brain thought of it as being a thing? Nothing would have changed. That's just your stupid conspiratorial mind that something has to be like. So I'm trying to put logic to this, and I really shouldn't be, but FER said that David Weiss pulled out of it as a stunt for publicity.
Just as easy to ignore you two, it seems.
What? I didn't ignore you. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Jack. First he said that it was just a publicity show, and now they're saying that, oh well, if Dubé got chosen by the people who voted publicly through multiple platforms. That they would just call it off. How does that work? But Jaren was but what was special about Jaren and not Dubé? Right? Obviously Dubé doesn't do shit, right? He wouldn't, even if he would have canceled.
Ixpin and Jack Fetter should just make out.
Yeah, they really should. They're tugging on their dicks enough. Like at least just touch the tips.
It's Jaren to go, you know.
I'd be curious myself what would happen if Dave went, because I don't know what they would have done other than try to destroy him.
I said, I'm not going. You know, that's why my point of view came from those guys are in Antarctica.
Third, admitting that Weiss and Duffy are not accomplices, that cheap deduction
Jack,
should not have
no
been
problem.
used very long
Have fun.
since the overwhelming proofs that this trip never occurred were quickly compiling. And therefore, using...
Yes. The lack of humidity in the air is very sus for being in a snowy, in an ice desert where there's no humidity. And then Whitsitt, being the little shit that he is, just discredited himself. That's all he did. He didn't discredit anything else. All he did was discredit himself.
Taking that argument to the end, while denying all the evidence that they never went to Antarctica, goes against all basic logic David Weiss used so far to advocate for Flat Earth, which makes his intentions very suspicious.
There is a hoax. That shit was fake, and you're defending with.
I'm saying it was fake too. There's more and more evidence backing up that they literally faked the sun and faked the sky in Antarctica. And there's lots of evidence. I think that they were in Antarctica, but I think they were fooled. Duffy goes,
This has to be a joke video. This has to be a joke. So first, I see the flip-flopping that FER is trying to portray here, where first he's saying that it was real, and now he's saying that it wasn't real, that they faked it, that there was some way that they faked it. Like, the scam artist at his best, he realized that he was in trouble. His app subscription count went down a little bit. And then he was like, oh no, my grift is failing. I'm being too honest. Like, us flat earthers, we only like dishonesty. We only like affirming our biases. That's all we care about.
it'll be blue sky. It'll definitely be blue sky for at least a couple days. Guaranteed. Never seen blue sky there. Not saying there is, never is, but he guaranteed it. So Duffy knew 100% that it would be blue sky.
Who did?
Right?
Duffy said that?
Weird.
We all know it was fake.
We're not going to have a clip of that? FER. You're just going to take him for his word? Jack Fetter for $2 says,
give up.
Never. I will never give up.
We all know that it was fake. However, it was fake. We all know it's fake. Now, if I wasn't in my position, if I wasn't involved in this at all, I might have jumped right on those things. I would have had some bias, but I'm like, how could they be in the studio if I was supposed to go? So I eliminated that and came up with a, I think, more viable explanation of what happened there.
So
a laser.
They're in Antarctica. Like, where else would you see that? Now, what would it take for you to believe that they are there?
And fourth, now, if the simple refusal to participate...
Well, hold on. He said that he believes that they were there, but they faked the sun. That's what he said. Never give up. Never surrender. Galaxy Quest, man. CK for $2 says...
I'll record the sword fight between Jack and Flat.
Oh my god. Please. We need to get Ick Flat on video fighting Jack, please.
Participate to an event proves that this event took place. All the staged events in the world could be proven as if they happened by simply staging a real or false refusal to a false invitation.
In 2018, Elon Musk
this is where I got my
thumb to go drive his Tesla Roadster in space.
Drive the Roadster in space?
I knew there was some...
Wait, what did he just say? What did he just say?
Each event in the world could be proven as if they happened by simply staging a real or false refusal to a false invitation.
Wait, guys, buckle up. Buckle up. Please, Please don't let this. My wife is being as loud as me. Rude.
In 2018, Elon Musk invited me to go drive his Tesla Roadster in space.
No way, no way, no way. We need to hear that again. We need to hear that again.
In 2018, Elon Musk invited me to go drive his Tesla Roadster in space.
I'm fucking
and I refused.
No way. Guys, this is... This is too...
I knew there was something fishy. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I felt something was wrong. So I refused. So I know that there is a Tesla driving around the sun now.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. I thought that he was being serious. What he's making an analogy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's just making an analogy.
Space, because I was supposed to go. So
no.
How could they fake it? Because if I had gone, I would have known it was fake.
I really wish that he was being serious.
I know it's true that there is actually a Tesla Roadster driving around the sun in space today. Makes sense. How could
Actually,
they fake
it's not
it?
driving. It's not
If
flying
you
around
made
the sun.
any video of the Tesla in space being fake, please take it.
Look at how pixelated this is. Like, look at how distorted he is. All 7 of his chins are fake, guys. Listen, when I worked at Target overnight, I was told I was really skinny when I worked at Target. I was way young, and I used to be fat. So I went fat, skinny, fat, skinny, fat, skinny. Now I'm fat. Now I'm working on being skinny again. So I told my friends at work that I used to be fat, and then they were like, "Oh, were you funnier then? Because are you one of those people that are just funnier when they're fat, right?" I was like, that's the funniest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire life. This is what he's trying to do. He's trying to make himself look fat so he seems funnier. That's what he's trying to do. It's all fake. It's all fake and gay. His 7 chins are fake and gay. Absolutely. Proven right here. And his glasses too.
Down.
And his hat.
Say something else.
Oh no, there's pixels moving all over the place.
All I want is to
look above his head. Look, watch right here. Watch right here. You ready? Watch.
Keep you from looking stupid.
In conclusion, that argument is the only one that could be used in an attempt to fool people in denying the most important deductions from TFE as far as the expedition to Antarctica never occurred and that David Weiss along with his 2 best men were indeed part of the hoax. Therefore, it makes perfect sense that this argument had to be engineered as an insult to our intelligence in an elaborate hoax.
I just got.
As soon as people started to realize
It was so much work. But I will make more for you. Absolutely. My wife just gave me the best compliment I've ever had in my entire life. She just stood here and talked about my dinner that I made for her for 30 straight seconds about how delicious it was. The best chicken fingers she's ever had in her life, she said. What can I say? Wait, was that fat, skinny, fat?
Wait, was that fat, skinny, fat? And will we be tested on this?
Yes, Jack Fetter for $5. Thank you so much. The test will include questions about the series of fatness that I was and skinniness.
that TFE could have never taken place in Antarctica and that
Oh my god, the light is green.
I was offered to be in Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, but it was fake and they.
Thank you for the $5 super chat, Brenda. You were supposed to be in the Prince Queen. Oh my god, I can't even talk. This is too funny. This is too much fun. Bravo, FDR.
Therefore, they had to produce their footage in some sort of a studio. Weiss asked the community not to make any video about it and to take down any video who was suggesting it in order not to look ridiculous when that theory will be debunked.
Everyone's saying they're not in Antarctica.
Those chicken tenders would have tasted even better if cooked in this wonderful air fryer. They actually were cooked in an air fryer. Oh, no, I baked them. Actually, I baked them. Gay, you stupid autocorrect. Yo, what's up, Professor Phil Bell? You're going to love this one. Clearly, the assertion that the 24-hour sun does not matter if flat Earth is pure BS. 10 months later, a whole fucking video on it.
They're clearly in Antarctica.
So after they come out of the air fryer, then you deep fry them? No. That's not healthy. And I used gluten-free panko breadcrumbs and then seasonings. That's what I used.
Will Duffy is using his same phone or computer that he uses for his live streams, and then he has it set with the green screen filter on, right? He has something green on his body. When he moves around, that's all that's happening. So that's it. That's all that's going on. Anyone that's made a video with that on there, take it down.
Yes.
Redo it.
Yes.
Say something else. Be intelligent. That's not me supporting Duffy. That's me stopping people from making stupid arguments.
But there are lots of problems with that reaction.
Yep, here it comes.
First,
Here comes the mashing.
the Flat Earth community was already the object of a vast campaign of disinformation mocking it. And being Flat Earther was already synonym of being ridiculous all over. So that sudden concern of his was indeed out of place.
There's no woke flat earthers. There's nobody who's like the earth is flat, but you know, I love everybody on it. We're all doing our best on this frisbee ride in space, man.
People think the earth is flat again. How many science classes do you have to fail before that even comes into the realm of possibility for your half incestual ass? Have you never seen a picture of Earth from space? What do you think, we got the perfect angle every fucking time? Have you never seen a lunar eclipse? Has it ever just been a line across the moon? Have you ever talked to a sailor that crossed the Atlantic? Has he ever told you about the big flip? No.
Second, if Weiss was so worried about the Flat Earthers turning stupid or ridiculous for making or hosting videos showing non-credible
My purpose in life is to make
How come
obscure
on his own
jokes on
channel
YouTube.
are
I love
still
it.
hosted
Never
videos
change.
which support claims he himself denounced as false or ridicule, like that video?
There's more and more evidence backing up that they literally faked the sun and faked the sky.
That light was on the light, and the viewer was outside the dome.
In Antarctica. I think they can simulate a blue sky, and they could put a plasma sun in it. Marty Leeds and I, we got lots of information. We personally think they faked the sun and they faked the sky. Not just the sun in the sky, they faked the sun in the sky, right? And the sky. Did you guys look at on the TFE circling sun, the rays that were coming off of the sun?
Yeah.
How they were very square. They just, I've never seen rays like that. And I compared it to a whole bunch from the north.
Go ahead.
Nothing like that.
Go ahead.
Nothing.
Look at all the squares that are coming off of his background and off of him. It's like they're pixels or something. Oh my god. They don't know how lenses
That's a little
work.
weird to me, doesn't it, guys?
Yeah, because you have to. It has to be weird to you. Like they're only using one camera's footage for this. One. Like, let alone like let's just forget that Dave McKeegan had a DSLR camera focused on the sun, right? And it was with a solar filter, and it was taking pictures of the sun like every 10 minutes or something.
I think they faked the sun
For 24
in the
hours?
sky, and those guys filmed it.
Well, then why are you uncertain?
Third, if it was so important for Weiss to keep Flat Earthers from looking stupid and to protect their honor, how come did he call them himself stupid and nasty so many times, loud and clear?
Flat Earthers are fucking nasty and stupid. They're going to use our claim showing how stupid
Look at his
Flat
black
Earthers
light.
are. And eventually
With
it's going to
chroma
come
key
out.
on, it shows the sky wasn't faked.
Chroma key on, it shows the sky. Exactly, Yada what? But then they tried to use show that the sky was faked with another chroma key. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Yada what? And then Debunks for $5 upside down money says,
In honor of today's show, the Dropkick Flurfies presents Erbity Derbling.
Perfect. Why does it do that? I hate that. And my eyes, like, whenever I start streaming, is like my eyes then just go fucking dry. It's probably the spotlight, honestly. Not the spotlight. Come on, do the thing. All right. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this when I go use the potty.
That is stupid. I made 6 videos just trying to make people not look stupid. I'm the one pointing out clear mistakes that flat earthers are making to stop them from looking stupid. I'm trying to stop people from looking stupid. I was acting crazy pointing out stupid arguments by flat earthers. Which is so stupid. That's a stupid argument.
Yes, it is.
Some people are retarded. Eric DeBay is a fucking asshole, but he wrote a great book. I'll state a fact. He's an asshole to me. Eric DeBay has caused massive damage, more than the trolls have. They can't promote their channels because there's so much.
Oh yeah, absolutely, Eric.
Shit on their channels now. That King Nico guy had all garbage out there. When Banjo and loudmouth Sam say Banjo has lost his fucking mind. Flat earthers are the worst. I'm defending flat earthers' intelligence, appearance. That's what I'm defending. Flat Earth would have gone mainstream if it wasn't for flat earthers.
And for
God damn it, you're giving me all the sound clips.
That's Magic Land.
Oh, sorry, no, you're staying.
Rob
When
Nags.
Oh yeah, you're gone. Bye bye.
Verbal combat.
Okay, yeah, we know, Sav.
You will cry. I
Yes,
guarantee it.
we'll cry. Oh, boo-hoo.
Earthers' intelligence, appearance. That's what I'm defending. Flat Earth would have gone mainstream if it wasn't for flat earthers.
And fourth, if David Weiss was so concerned about preventing flat earthers from looking stupid by making stupid claims, why didn't he care about looking stupid himself by making absurd statements and trying so hard to debunk all the evidence against the TFE footage?
Sky, the dome, is a liquid crystal display, LCD. I don't even know what
They couldn't even go with OLED, even QLED. Man, they're broke, huh?
Talmud is. I
don't know
couldn't
what it
quote
is.
one word from it. I'm not even sure if it's a book.
To think that Austin is ignorant enough to be fooled, first of all, and how you can debunk all these gates.
The footprint thing, that was debunked. The drone thing, that was debunked. The drone gate is retarded. The stitch gate, the stitch line in the sky, the shadow gate, the friggin' footprint gate, all of that is explainable.
Yes.
The vape gate, you guys don't really accept that answer, so we don't have to talk about that. The vape gate is a complete non-issue.
How about the mountain, Dave? The mountain that looks exactly like the one that from 2016.
It's interesting, but again, I was.
Why would it change? You think you think that the mountain like gets up and stretches every now and then? Like, are you stupid? Ryan McMahon just caught a fly ball and flipped into the Red Sox dugout. Very reminiscent of Jeter's catch. Oh my god! Listen, Eric Burns. Unless you tell me something great about the fucking Red Sox doing shit, I need to know about the Red Sox doing amazing catches. Yeah, truest thing Dave's ever said.
Supposed to be there. I could have taken a picture of the mountain. Any frozen glaciers in the crevices of the mountain, they're just going to stay there. And then the snow comes and goes, and it really doesn't change much.
Yes, thank
for
you.
Like 8 years, you think it's exactly
but
the
it
same?
could be 10 years. It could be 20 years.
It's not exactly the same. That mountain is huge. And what the snow and the ice that you're seeing on the top of it is also huge. You wouldn't notice small differences on a huge thing from super far away. That's not how that goes.
In his efforts to disprove all claims
Fucking
against TFE
stupid.
while being reluctant to expose TFE itself, David Weiss inadvertently raised doubts about his own integrity. However, it is when he was caught faking his so-called explanations with the same malicious intent that Globers frequently employ to falsely debunk all flat Earth evidence, that the flat Earth community came to the
Oh
conclusion.
my God, that's outside his house. That's literally outside his house. I've seen his house from aerial views.
That David Weiss had to be an
I know where
agent
this
of
guy
some
lives.
kind.
I trust Jaron and Austin to be 100% honest, right? They're not going to become Globers. If they come back Globers, I'm a Glober. If they're lying, I'm lying.
We shall now examine.
Wow, good catch, FER. Holy. Well, Jaron came back a Glober. Where's your 6 Bitcoin?
In all of David Weiss's explanations and reveal how to debunk a fake debunker.
So the shrinking shadow is the one that people say, well, you can't debunk McToon's shrinking shadow. Well, I'm going to debunk it right now.
One of David Weiss's most deceptive masterpiece was his fabricated demonstration that misled many into believing that the abnormal shadows in the TFE footage were cast by sunlight.
So here's Paige. Here's her shadow. Okay. Look at the length of the shadow. Right. Now she's going to walk over here.
Wow. Look at that. Look at it shrunk.
Not that far. I don't know, 10 feet. And now look at the length of the shadow.
Now we can see that the woman moving is moving from the left side of the road towards to the right side as she moves away. You must notice something important. The observer here does not move unlike the observer in the TFE footage.
The sun is also on the right side of Toon, not on the left. So, wait.
We have here two phenomena of perspective.
Okay, it is
the
on the
angle
right
of the
side for her.
shadow is the size of the moving woman. In the top picture, we will see the exact same shadow length and orientation. From the observer point of view, when the woman is far away and therefore smaller in size, there is a perspective effect. The shadow will therefore also be smaller.
It's not because the subject is smaller, it's because the angle is different.
In the TFE footage,
Wait, what?
McToon is approximately the same size, yet the shadows are different.
That's because the sun is all the way over there. How? Okay. All right. Say that this is a proof of anything other than just the sun is there and you don't know how to read shadows. What is this implying? Maybe, you know what? Maybe it'll actually tell us what it's implying with this, and it'll all just make sense, and we'll become skeptics as well. All right, ready?
One is short and the other is long.
Okay.
In the famous scene with McToon, the observer is moving at approximately the same speed as him.
Okay.
So the distance between the two is almost always the same.
Which implies
This is how long, and now it's a quarter of that. Okay.
2 photos you showed, those were different angles, dude, different perspectives.
Right. If you watch the whole video, McToon was walking one way and the cameraman was walking the other way, and they changed angles, and it's exactly what happened on mine.
I know what he's talking about.
Demonstration. Look carefully at the shadow that comes from the right side of the scene.
Yeah.
Now we will see the table appear in the right corner, and notice that the one filming McToon is backing up and backing away at the same time that McToon is advancing towards him.
Okay.
Do you still see the table? It's the corner of the shadow that has moved all the way to the left. Notice how the table decreases in size and how McToon continues to come forward. And now, behold, the shadow never ceases to lengthen.
Wait, the shadow is lengthening. Wait, what? Wait, I don't get it. Apparently it's not lengthening?
It's just diverging shadows. Again, it's the same thing. These people are to the left. These people are to the right.
The sun can't be in that position, and then the shadow on the buildings be on the left-hand side, and this clown at the table, his shadow's on the right-hand side.
Oh
and
my God. Oh, my brain. Oh, my brain. Hold on. I need it. Hold on. I need it.
Nuh-uh. Terpity derp.
Oh, all right. Thank God that was there. Seriously, what is with the flares calling McToon? I don't know. It's how we differentiate the Globers from, or I'm sorry, the stupid people from the smart people. Smart people say MC Toon. Idiots say McToon. That's how you know who's who. Oops.
Your frame of reference. It's not possible.
Yeah.
He said the light is directly in front of you.
If you knew what the lens was doing and how shadows work, then yeah, it would make sense.
Shadow must also be directly in front of you. It doesn't matter how far away the light is. Saying if the sun is the center, and the shadow of the buildings on the left, and the shadow of the person at the table, it must be on his right. That must be.
I still don't understand what this is implying. Exactly. They're trying to sound demeaning. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That too.
Be their position. So what they've done is they're bending the footage on a psych.
They're bending it with a 360-degree camera with two 180-degree cameras back to back. They're bending the video. And then what? To what avail?
How you have those two shadows in that same frame of reference in front of you. So what is a psych?
To what avail?
So a psych, it's called a psych or cyclorama. It can be created in a physical psych.
They understand that is all light around them, right? All of those are emitting light. You would get these softest shadows. It's like even if you put a super bright light back here, all the shadows would be softened. They wouldn't be hard shadows like they are. They're hard shadows because there's one light and it's the sun in the sky. LEDs emit light. LCD screens emit light. This is all emitting light. There was one light in the sky in Antarctica. Hard shadows. That's how you know.
Or a digital CGI sight.
Holy fuck.
You could make the sights out of digital screens.
No
Easier.
idea.
I was thinking that this one's going to be hard to explain, but after filming Paige this morning, I see exactly how this works. So there goes the shrinking shadow. Take that off your plate. You're welcome. All right. I hate having to do this, but you know what? By the way, I don't mind being corrected when I'm wrong. I appreciate it when someone corrects me. I just showed you the shadow.
Arnold for $5 says,
is this video giving you a head itch? Squirt into an envelope and mail that bad boy to the foundry.
God damn it. Thank you for the $5 super chat, Arnold. Yeah, actually, I'll be right back. I gotta go squirt into an envelope.
Video, but people will still hold it against me. It's pointless to talk to flat earthers.
As the evidence was being compiled to show that the final experiment was nothing but a fraud, some individuals in the flat earth community noticed that the snow patterns on Mount Rossman in that footage appeared to match exactly with those in a photograph.
It's not snow, it's ice. It's ice.
Of the same mountain taken 8 years earlier.
Yeah, that's ice.
This observation added further evidence that the TFE footage was fabricated using an older image of the mountain to mislead individuals into believing that the TFE team was truly in Antarctica. When David Weiss hurried to refute this claim, he denied, despite all evidence, that the 2016 picture.
I am debunking myself. Listen, I'm just like Dave. If I'm gonna be proven wrong, I'll admit it. I take criticism. Excuse me. What's going on with his hand here? He has two hands. Look at all this. He has two arms. Like, guys, look at this block. Look at all these blocks. Look at all these blocks. Look at all of it. Look at how all distorted this is. Dude. David Weiss confirmed is fake and gay. Hold on. This is an emergency. We must do something about this immediately. One second, please. We need
of that mountain was the same, asserting that if it looked somewhat similar, it was because snow patterns in Antarctica can remain unchanged for years.
I understand how glacial ice works. There's not a lot of snow there, so it's not going to change a lot. But there are veins on that mountain that are different.
To support his claim, he produced a video juxtaposing the 2016 image of Mount Rossman with a frame from the TFE footage, aiming to illustrate the subtle variations in snow patterns between the two images.
They're not.
However,
they're not snow patterns. It's ice.
When certain individuals realized that certain areas of the pictures were blurred and purposely distorted to mislead them into believing that these two images were different, they also realized that David Weiss was indeed involved in that.
Wait, they're literally showing differences and then being like, "Oh, this was edited to add this difference." You know what an intellectually honest person would say when they see a difference in the mountain? You would say, "Oh, I guess it's not different. I mean, I guess it's not the same. It's not exactly the same." That is, you can. This is gold. Oh boy, you're using Robo Voice for the super chats. Hee. Let me see what the emoji options are. Yo, Jack Fighter for $2 says, "It's not just AI. It is chill."
Video should have been rejected. Late submission.
Wicked late submission. It really should have been, but like I couldn't say no. I couldn't pass up this opportunity. Stretched and blurred. I do the same to the pics for my online dating profile of my junk. Oh my god, this is so good. I don't deserve this, but I'm posting on YouTube right now. Posts. Go and like it. Proof that Weiss is faking gay. Here it is. There's the post. Please go and like the post real quick.
TFE fraud.
The Mount Rossman thing, I found, listen, we can argue about
Share it.
Mountains in
Share it
Vermont
far
look the
and
same
wide.
every year, and the snow is changing. In Antarctica, it's supposedly glacial ice and snow that blows around. How different would it look? And I
was exactly
no,
it.
I mean, I know because it was supposed to be made.
The shape of the snow remaining unchanged after being stepped on was quickly picked up by the Flat Earth community as an anomaly. When Weiss sought to refute this claim, he stated that upon zooming in on the footage, the snow's shape appeared to have been slightly altered by the pressure of footsteps.
Edward Hendry, I don't know if you guys like or dislike him. He was looking into Footprint Gate, and on the actual video that you guys used, he zoomed in and saw a footprint that happened when the person stepped there. It left a minute footprint, but everything's so cold and frozen.
He further argued that the freezing temperatures in Antarctica had solidified the ice, making footprints less visible.
Yo,
And the other one that's going on out there is no.
Carlos with the $2 super sticker, behind the scenes super sticker. Thank you for the $2 super sticker. I don't think I've ever gotten a super sticker before. Thank you for that. Yeah, Footprint Gate was so stupid. Make sure you all sub to Harnold. Yeah. I subbed to him today. I made sure of that.
Footprints in the hard pack ice, the groomed ice.
But there were three significant issues with that claim as well.
Go on.
Firstly, how could the snow remain unchanged after being stepped on, while numerous footprints were already clearly visible in that same alleged frozen ice?
Because it was more frozen here and at this time of the day, later on, than it was when those footprints were left. Why would there be footprints in it at all if they were faking it? Why would there be footprints at all? Oh, I'm sure, just like the last question I had that I was waiting for them to explain. I bet you that they also don't explain this one.
Secondly, why did his protege Austin Whitsitt had to leave his position to pick up snow that he could not collect from where he was standing?
Because the snow was too hard where he was standing. He knew that there was soft snow over there. This has been, why ask the same questions that were answered 10 months ago? All of this has been debunked months ago. And yet here it is popping its ugly little face out because that's just
Send your fluids to the foundry.
Yeah, let's go. Send your fluids to the foundry. Thank you so much for the 7 months of membership, of support, Monkey Cat. Thank you. 7 months already, dude. Already.
Why do you think Austin walked away 20 feet to go pick up a handful of snow?
Because he went to get gloves because it really was cold, all right? And he walked away 20 feet because where he was standing was all groomed. He had to go to where there was some loose snow. This is ice on top of ice on top of ice. There's not 2 or 3 feet of loose snow under there. It's just ice.
Lastly, if the freezing temperatures solidified the ice, how come Austin Whitsitt was able to pick up fresh, soft snow just a few feet away?
It wasn't fresh. FER, you cannot be asking these same stupid ass questions. Like, this is the equivalent of like, why is this green? I still have I thought I turned my chroma key off. Hold on. I did not turn my chroma key off. That's like saying, why is this green? Why is this made of glass? Why, I don't know, you get it. Why is, hold on. Hold on. Why is Joe Black so freaking cool that he sends me an Ancient Mew card still in his package? Why? Red Sox on their last out. 4-0 Yankees. Well, it is what it is, bro. You're gonna have an aneurysm. This video is giving my migraine a fucking migraine. Jeff, but I'm not gonna disagree with you there.
All of these inconsistencies served only to reinforce the perception that the final experiment was a scam, that it was produced in a studio, and that David Weiss was indeed involved in it.
Why don't Flares
Now
get
one of the
laid?
most notorious blunders.
Is this a joke? Why don't flares get laid? Because let me get that answer for you. Hold on. Hold on. Okay.
In that TFE fiasco
for you,
is
don't
known
worry.
as the Vapegate. When people noticed that no breath was visible from people's mouths in the TFE footage, they quickly deduced that along with all the other inconsistencies,
Compatibility issues, social signaling, and conversation dynamics. There you go. That's why they can't get laid. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And thank you, Carlos, again for the on-set super sticker for the $2. Thank you.
this one definitely confirmed that the setting was indeed indoors. But it was when Austin Whitsitt exposed himself vaping in an effort to mislead others into believing they were in a cold environment that he also lost their trust. When David Weiss rushed to aid his protege from his own blunder, he concocted a range of absurd explanations that were utterly unbelievable.
I was hoping he would talk about Vapegate, but he didn't for a reason, and it's going to be difficult for me to talk about it tonight. So.
Roger that for $5. Canadian says.
Rob Diginags, dead bang, diggy 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 said the cubby, set up drop the fluids.
Fabulous. Thank you for the $5.
So I'll say what I can.
Fabulous.
There is a damn good reason that he didn't want to say he was vaping. A fucking damn good reason. And it had nothing to do with faking breath coming out of his mouth. And there's a good damn reason what happened. It wasn't to fake his breath. If you understood what was going on, I can't speak for him, but he didn't.
Why don't rib condoms taste like ribs?
Because he was hiding his breath because he's not in Antarctica. He was in Antarctica.
Wait, why don't rib condoms taste like ribs? Good question. This needs to be brought to Trojan immediately because rib condoms.
He was lying about the vape to save his fucking life from some insanity situations at home. His wife flips out over the vape.
If Austin was truly concerned about his wife discovering his vaping habits, he would not have publicly vaped on social media, which is broadcast worldwide.
What do you have on Austin other than he was trying to hide vaping from his wife?
That's all right.
The guy deserves
respect. Next year.
Okay?
New team.
I respect him.
Here we have a good example
Dan
of David Weiss's boldness in insulting people's intelligence by attempting to persuade them with such an absurd argument. Vapegate exposed Austin's dishonesty so effectively along with the fact that they were not in Antarctica
he discredited himself.
that David Weiss preferred to refrain from discussing it.
Vapegate was basically to say that they weren't in Antarctica. I believe they were in Antarctica. I don't like talking about Vapegate. Vapegate, you guys don't really accept that answer, so we don't have to talk about that. I don't want to talk about Austin anymore.
Now about
I don't blame him.
DroneGate. When Will Duffy showcased how his drone could operate at a distance from him in an open area to refute the idea that he was in a confined space or studio. Some members of the Flat Earth community observed that the drone's obstacle avoidance sensors were emitting beeping sounds as if they were detecting unseen obstacles in the footage.
Hey folks, so one of the bigger upgrades for the DJI Mini 4 Pro over its predecessor is it now has full 360-degree obstacle avoidance. So if I just fly forwards...
Look at how far away it was from the car, first off.
Yep, you can see the drone has stopped by itself. I've still got the stick pushed forwards, but it is not moving any further towards the obstacle because it has detected it. So it's really simple.
Because it's close to Will.
So obviously...
And then it gets away from Will.
This
and then
drone
it
would not
gets
be able
closer
to fly
MC Toon.
backwards toward MC Toon, who's also live streaming.
Who goes towards it.
And who's also filming the drone.
Oh my god.
All right.
It's detecting Toon who's walking towards it. No. Come on.
All right.
This again served as further evidence that they were, indeed, in some form of studio recording within a virtual environment.
So what this is FER is trying to mash the potato. That's what this video is. It's all about It's all about David Weiss falling for the Globe claims. I think that drone costs more than that Flurf's red card sheet.
When Weiss became aware of this blunder, he quickly claimed that this particular model, which he possesses, has issues with that feature and that the proximity warning beeps in the footage were meaningless.
That's a stupid argument. I did the exact same drone setup, and it beeps like crazy.
Right. It beeps. It beeps before it runs into something. It
beeps when you're
oh my
down.
God, look at Vlad be like, oh yeah, I'm intellectually learning something here. Oh, so it beeps. It beeps when it's near an obstacle. Yeah, we've fucking been over this.
Low to the ground, it starts beeping in all different directions. Do you have that same exact drone? I do. When you have it 5-6 feet off the ground, the fucking sensors go crazy all the time. It's hard to get them to stop beeping. So that whole drone gate thing was stupid.
Drone gate is retarded. It's retarded. Those fucking sensors go off all the time. I can land my drone once because the fucking sensor was going off and it wouldn't go down. Okay? The sensors go off all the time. McToon was standing right next to that thing. It was a stupid thing, and I was just trying to stop it.
However, in the TFE footage, the drone did not beep randomly, as he implied, but rather at specific locations, such as where MacToon was located, indicating that its proximity sensors were operating correctly.
And I'm going to go backward.
Yeah, so even Weiss said that is easily, like, how tall is Duffy? He's not that tall, right? He's like 5'7"-ish. That thing is lower on the ground than he is. And Weiss just said that it beeps like 6 to 8 feet from the ground. Like, it has like at least a 10-foot radar, or it detects it has a thing that like 10 feet away is like its range, right? So stupid.
So obviously, there was a green screen. This drone would not be able to fly backwards toward MC Toon, who's also live streaming.
Yep, then he gets
who's
closer
also
to
filming the drone.
Because Toon is getting closer to it. That's why it keeps beeping. Because Toon is getting closer to it. For fuck's sake. Yeah, 10-foot bubble. Yeah, that's what I figured. This video just shows a fleet fight. A fleet fight. Is this the intent? 10 months it took for the fucking clips. Props for them at least. Yeah, I mean, you can clearly tell that a lot of effort was put into editing this video, but that effort could have been put into something actually intelligent, like saying, really? Against the Blue Jays. They were Red Sox versus the Blue Jays was actually my first ever Fenway game.
So the beeping is just because McToon was standing near the drone. That's all.
That's it.
And now about Stitchgate. One of the additional mistakes in
So I don't get what this is. So this is basically, this video is David Weiss giving answers as to what is happening in the videos, right? In the video, and like all this, like the shadows and all that kind of stuff, and the vape gate and all that kind of stuff. But then the topic just ends with what Weiss is saying. If this was going to be like, and then what are we supposed to just do with this? Be like, oh, that's so stupid. So like, you already poisoned the well, and now at this point we're just supposed to be being affected by that poison about Weiss, and then we just don't need any kind of an explanation for it. So what was the explanation for it? You're just gonna move on. No explanation.
The TFE footage.
My first Fenway game was New York versus the Sox. Really? And I was sitting in the center field bleachers. No way, dude. That's insane.
Is referred to as Stitchgate.
Where the cameras meet, there's going to be stitch marks. And you can see here, Will Duffy's looking directly into the lens itself, and the stitch mark goes right across his face.
Once it was disclosed how the footage was manipulated.
What's the rest of the clip, though? Was he going around? Was he moving? Or was he just doing this? Like forward?
To simulate the sun's rotation. Clear lines were indeed detected at the locations where the footage was stitched together. Again, with the same level of boldness, David Weiss attempted to persuade individuals that these stitches actually demonstrated that the footage was not fabricated, which was simply another significant aberration from basic common sense.
If they were able to...
Common sense would be understanding how the lenses work on the Insta360. That's what common sense is. And without that common sense, you end up with people claiming common sense, but actually sounding really fucking stupid.
Simulate a fake blue sky. Not saying that's what was going on. It might be. Could there be a stitch line? Sure.
Here we again witness David Weiss as a master manipulator, quick and astute in persuading others with an impassive expression by fabricating nonsense upon nonsense.
If they were faking that?
Faking a sky. They were projecting a sky above those people, or whatever. Projecting might not be the right word.
And always playing both sides to enhance the confusion surrounding him.
Not saying that's what was going on. It might be. It's not a numbers game. Well, it is a numbers game. It's clear that they were somewhere in Antarctica. Maybe they were somewhere else. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't matter.
We could go on and on providing further examples that expose David Weiss defending lies and liars by dismissing common sense and endorsing incoherence. However, we have made our point, and it is now time to examine his behavior and tactics so we can expose him from a different angle.
People that think I'm a shill, I can't prove to anybody that I'm not. I'm not a flip-flopper.
So you do believe that there's government hands in the movement. Who do you think is involved in that?
If you tried to pick out the shill in the community, and based on all the little facts and things we know about everybody, and we said who's the mole, I mean, all fingers point to David Weiss. If anybody in the community is the paid government agent,
I mean, he definitely looks like a mole. That's for sure. His simple aberration from common sense is gold. At least that's my assertion. Alas told me no more.
It's David Weiss.
There's people calling me a shill because I'm defending TFE. I'm not defending TFE. People say that I flip because I pointed out that they were wrong about their McToon. I'm not defending McToon. I'm not defending TFE. I'm showing you this is how shadows work on flat Earth.
One of David Weiss's tactics to trick people into believing he's always right is through the use of double language.
I'm like, hey, you know what? Duffy is paying for everything. It is an opportunity to go make an observation. Let's go. You know, they're going to go and take a look. You know, I don't think anybody should go. Let's go. I don't think anybody should go. Let's go. I told Jaron and Austin, nobody should go. What they saw is real fake But is real fake? It's interesting to see what the lights in the
This
sky
is
do,
amazing.
but it has
I'm having
no
so much fun.
correlation to the Earth. Now, it might have some correlation, but it has no correlation to the Earth. Now, it might have some correlation. They filmed what they filmed, real or fake. The thing is, it's interesting, it matters, but it doesn't make a difference on the shape of the Earth. It matters, but it doesn't make a difference. That's glacial ice, right? So the wind blows over there, any loose snow gets blown off, and it's not going to change much, but there's a lot of changes. It's not going to change much, but there's a lot of changes. It just confirms to people that we are stupid when we're not stupid.
Another of his strategies involves consistently requesting proof.
It's not going to change much, but there's a lot of changes.
Wait, hold on. That's not even the same mountain. Am I tripping? Are these different mountains? These aren't the same. I mean, if this is the same mountain, it's from a different angle of the mountain. It's from a completely different angle of the mountain, if it is the same mountain at all. Oh man. Oh man.
So the wind blows over there, any loose snow gets blown off, and it's not going to change much, but there's a lot of changes. It's not going to change much, but there's a lot of changes. It just confirms to people that we are stupid when we're not stupid.
Another of his strategies involves consistently requesting proofs while not providing any himself, or
Looks
where
like
the proofs
Vincent.
can be defined by the same deductions he uses
it's
to convince others.
Where's your proof? He's got no proof. He's making up stuff. This is Banjo. He's like, David Weiss and Jaron.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, well, that's why I was giving it the benefit of the doubt that it's the same mountain, but on the other side, or like a different side than what we saw. It's, the straws, man.
The team. Where's your proof? That's bullshit. Where's your proof? But people say Jaron sold out for money, right? What proof do you have of that? And people say, well, he was threatened. Maybe he was threatened.
Oh, I saw more fake and gay.
What proof do you have of that? You believe that he lied about Antarctica. Well, that's a belief. You have no proof of it.
Keep saying there's no proof, which I hate the word proof because proof requires a ton of evidence. Okay, and there
Like these, what I need them to do is take a video of the sun and have someone walk in front of it. You can't convince me that these people have never taken a video of someone outside before. You can't convince me of that. You cannot convince me of that because this is just stupid. This is stupid. They know they're being stupid. FER knows he's being stupid. He knows he's lying. He knows he's being a piece of shit. But for some reason he decided to put all this effort into this shit. I don't know why. He knows it's bullshit. That's the only explanation I have.
there's lots of evidence to support that entire thing was
that's
a
true. My
sham
mom
and a
makes
half.
cakes.
It's like
Very
defending the
true.
moon landing, Dave. It's that bad.
There's no proof that they're in Antarctica.
Where did all the ice come?
Except for all the GPS, the real-time GPS locations that you could look at any time on the website while they were in Antarctica. Every single step they took outside of their house was tracked by GPS locator on their person the entire time, from the time that they left their house to the time that they left Antarctica. You could see where they were at any time of the day while they were gone. I don't know how that somehow just got forgotten. Like, that was the coolest thing that they could have done. That Will Duffy sent them all GPS trackers. And they just forget that. When they say, oh, there's no proof that they were there. It was all over the place on their website.
Come from?
I don't know.
GPS
Where's
is
the
fake.
proof? Where's the receipt?
The ice is the receipt. Dave Weiss knows everything that's going on. He has a contract with Duffy. Where is your
Detroit,
fucking
Seattle,
proof,
New York,
Banjo?
Toronto.
Where's your proof? You are lying. Show me one evidence of somebody,
Chicago White
anybody
Sox made it
using
in?
my
Fuck
stuff
me.
where I said they could not. I never ever copyright anybody.
So you did not threaten Terry Eicher for copyright in his comment section with Sean Hibbler.
I may have, I don't recall, made a comment in support.
Okay. Wait,
I may have.
You did not threaten Terry Eicher for copyright
Terry
in his
Eicher.
comment section. With Sean Hibbler.
I may have, I don't recall, made a comment in support.
Okay.
I may have. Show me one evidence of that. You're lying.
Lastly, When we see how he can maintain a military posture for hours without blinking during confrontations.
I'm just telling you what it looks like to us. Dave.
Military
I'm not
posture.
saying nothing.
Military posture? What military is that posture in?
Telling you. You know what I'm saying? When you involve yourself
there's the Cubs?
with
My
him
bad,
like
my
that,
bad,
it
my
just
bad.
doesn't look good, and it doesn't look
That's
good
why I
at
was
all.
taken aback. I was like, wait, no, that's
We
not
can
the way it
conclude
sounds.
that David Weiss is a blend of a proficient salesman and a disciplined soldier. The perfect
yeah.
combination for a top-ranking intelligence officer to successfully conduct a long-term mission of sabotage within a group of intellectuals such as the Flat Earth community. And such an exceptional
Hey,
man
stranger the
typically
Mac? Who does
operates
that?
with exceptional tools.
Definitely not me.
David Weiss has himself created an exceptional computer program to assist members of the Flat Earth community in their
Computer
investigations
program?
regarding
Is it
Flat Earth.
Guys, it's a computer.
The shadow game.
A computer program. Yes. Yes. Can you program a computer program for me, please? Can you click on programs and features in the start menu, please? Yes. And open up the computer program.
Gate, the friggin' footprint gate, all of that is explainable. The vape gate, you guys don't really accept that answer, so we don't have to talk about that.
Vape gate is a complete non-issue.
How about the mountain, Dave? The mountain that looks exactly like the one that, from 2016.
It's interesting, but again, I was supposed to be there. I could have taken a picture of the mountain. Any
It's exceptional.
frozen glaciers in the crevices of the mountain, they're just going to stay there. And then the snow
Hey, who's
comes
going to
and
bed?
goes, and it really
Yo,
doesn't
Big Fish,
change
have a good night.
much.
For like 8 years, you think it's...
Early New Year. Oh, and welcome to the Globe Earth.
In his efforts to disprove all claims against TFE while being reluctant to expose TFE itself, David Weiss inadvertently raised doubts about his own integrity. However, it is when he was caught faking his so-called explanations with the same malicious intent that Globus frequently employ to falsely debunk all Flat Earth evidence that the Flat Earth community came to
The fact that you had to say that we debunk all Flat Earth evidence should tell you something.
conclusion that David Weiss had to be an agent of some kind.
I trust Darren and Austin to be 100% honest, right? They're not going to become Globers. If they come back Globers, I'm a Glober. If they're lying, I'm lying.
We shall now examine all of David Weiss's
Paul, because he was supposed to be there. He was supposed to. He was the first person chosen by the people. The people. There were multiple polls on like YouTube, I think on Facebook and Twitter. There were multiple places you could vote, and the ultimate winner was David Weiss, but he refused to go. So the second place winner, Jaron, was then he then accepted on the terms that Whitsitt could go, that Whitsitt could go too. So Will Duffy ended up paying for 2 Flat Earthers to go, and only 1 Glober, which was Dave McKeegan, and then all the other Globe people, like MC Toon and Critical Think, they had to pay their own way. Dave Kirshner, welcome to being hammered. Let's go. Thank you so much, Dave Kirshner. Kircher. Listen, man, I butcher everything. But thank you so much for becoming a hammered member. That's insane. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Explanations and reveal how to debunk a fake debunker.
So the shrinking shadow is the one that people...
Oh my God. You didn't stop there. Dave Kirshner. Dark Swizzler, I like that. Just gifted 10 memberships, you guys. Just gifted 10 memberships. Thank you so much. And those went to, yes, let's go, Calder, David MC, Brother Grief, New Doc, Sovereign Soul, Unchained Mind. Let's go. The Globe is a Milky Way, monochromatic light source. Simon, Irish Ray 97, and Oh No is Andy just fucking got gifted memberships. And Ashton Richards is over here screaming horse because Sav got a membership and not him. So thank you so much, Dave Kirshner. I appreciate it. That was very kind of you to not only become a hammered member, but also then gift 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much.
Well, you can't debunk McToon's shrinking shadow. Well, I'm going to debunk it right now.
One of David Weiss's most deceptive masterpiece was his fabricated demonstration that misled many into believing that the abnormal shadows in the TFE footage were cast by sunlight.
So here's Paige. Here's her shadow. Okay, look at the length of the shadow. Right, now she's gonna walk over here. Not that far. I don't know, 10 feet. And now look at the length of the shadow.
Now we can see that the woman moving is moving from the
we
left
already
side
went
of the
over
road
this.
towards to the
Is this
right
like a
side
summary?
as she moves away. You must notice something important,
I fucked
as
up.
well as prominent sinister agenda.
I plug your app all.
Flat Earth Sun and Moon
I
Clock,
fucked
or the
up.
Flat Earth Sun, Moon, and Zodiac
All right,
app,
this is fine.
commonly known as the Clock app, is a social networking application created by Blue Water Bay, a company managed by David Weiss.
Blue Water Bay.
Its official purpose is to substitute conventional applications for time and weather for all individuals who subscribe to the
Oh
Flat
my god,
Earth
and weather
concept.
too. That's fantastic.
You got like millions of people on that app.
Not millions, not millions yet. Hundreds of thousands. Hundreds of thousands.
You mean 100,033, 133,000, but it's actually less than that because that's how many people are. That's not considering multiple devices that people have, like an iPad and an iPhone. That's if everybody had an iPhone and an iPad, this app on it that had it, boom, that's 2 devices right there that literally cuts that number in half.
And literally that's because of all the
not to mention you can get apps on
Dave
your
can
computers
show
too.
or understand
Flat Earth Dave can't show a map or understand a globe. Thank you so much, Extra J. I couldn't. It's so teeny tiny. I had to go. Thank you for the $2. I appreciate it, man. I thought it was up to 300,000 downloads. Oh, I don't know.
Question all the people like it's a tracking app. It
But
leaks
still.
your data.
However, although the clock application serves as an excellent resource for flat earthers, it has faced considerable criticism, first from anti-flat earth people, but more particularly from flat earthers who believe that David Weiss may be driven by a more sinister agenda.
I plug your app all the time. I use it when I'm waking people up in person.
Oh my God!
Are you on the friend
It's
finder yet? Have you found? Are you married? Do you have a
Kevin or
girlfriend?
something. What's his name?
No, single as a Pringle, man.
You're gonna find one on here.
Some individuals express concerns regarding potential security
Single
and
as a
privacy
mingle?
vulnerabilities within the app, whereas others perceive it as a
Look at Caleb, there it
meticulously
is.
designed spying mechanism.
It had nothing to do with the friend finder. That came much after, and I was definitely against it from the very beginning, and I still am. It seems a little bit sinister and unnecessary.
I live in Utah, and there's no flat earthers here in Utah for some reason.
Have you looked on the friend finder?
You're using GPS location on people and tracking them on their phones. I mean, it just seems like it could be used for nefarious purposes. Like, why do we need to locate flat earthers around the world? To me, that always seemed really weird.
Your app.
Yes. On top of them saying that GPS is being tracked by GPS, which requires satellites. Right. We said it all together. But Vlad up here, for people who don't know, this is Vlad. This is Ironwork 92,000. Okay. He's been my target of many videos. Actually, he was on my. I love shitting on Vlad. It's just so much fun. And Cubby, oh, that's so much fun too. Sav, oh my god, but this guy, his internet comes from Starlink. I am not shitting you. The man who says space is fake, that there's a firmament, that the Earth is flat, that we don't know what the sun and the moon are. They're just points of light in the sky. Has Starlink for his internet. Let that sink in for a second, guys. Let that sink in. Yeah. It's just that fucking stupid. My sister's here. Oh, she says, don't stay up too late. You better answer the door when I get there in the morning. My sister's coming to watch Grayson tomorrow because daycare is closed. Wait, what time is it? Oh, it's past 11. Oh, guys, it is my bedtime. Fuck. I talked too much, guys. I was like, there's no way I'm talking more than an hour worth of video, but that's actually what happened. Fuck. All right. We're gonna pause the video here. I'm not gonna shut down my computer. I'm not closing out the video. It's gonna live right here, rent free on my screen real estate. But I know. But we're gonna finish this video tomorrow night. I know we're having so much fun. We were having so much fun, but I really do need to get to bed. So, we did have a lot of side quests too, though. Yeah, we had a lot of side quests. Yeah, that's true. Flat Earth friend, but this is like where it's getting good. So like consider this like the cliffhanger. Okay, so we're gonna finish this video tomorrow night. I don't know, like plans for Saturday are like all over the place. They're literally all over the place. Actually, you know what we could do? We could do the raffle after my podcast appearance on Fluffy White Gold's Twitch channel, because that so let's do this, right? We'll do an after show of the podcast here, and then I'll do the raffle on Sunday night. Does that work for everybody? Yeah, we're gonna do part 2 tomorrow. We're gonna finish this video tomorrow. We got to get Andy on. Like, Andy's got to come back. I don't care what we watch. We could watch kitten videos all fucking night, as long as Andy's here to watch it with us. I will be on Discord tomorrow with GCat discussing Rogue Waves. Yo, let's go. That's awesome. Can you DM me a link to that when it gets started? We'll see how if I'm able to see it. Are we going to see the premiere of Unfornicated's video? Ooh, oh yeah, he just posted the. Oh my god, my eyes, dude.
Did I fart?
No. Thank you for the $2 super chat, Dave. No, it's not you. It's 11 o'clock is my cutoff time, and I lost track of time. So did Unfornicated? Did you Oh, whoops. I can't spell. Videos. No, he hasn't uploaded it yet. It's not there yet. So yeah, definitely you can share that to my community page. I don't know how that works. My video needed a correction. I had to reload it. It's processing now. Okay, perfect. All right. Well, you can still send a link to it. I'm pretty sure. Dan, if you want to do that. Stay safe out there. Take care, one and all. Yes, everyone. Watch your back for those flurfs. They're coming for your kids. I wish I was kidding. All right. Well, this is when I see myself out. I will be on tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, and it'll be we're going to finish this video, and then we're going to get hopefully Andy will come on. I miss him, and the fun that we have. We might even play a game. Who knows? We might play I don't know, Space Engineers or where is it? A Way Out. I want to play A Way Out with them. Also for Monday and Tuesday. Oh, Monday we're doing GTA. Tuesday I have a new game called Look Outside. It's a horror game. Is very much two-dimensional. It's kind of cool. But yeah, cool things coming up this weekend. Let's go. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Hopefully, please be here. I love you guys. You're all awesome. Make sure you guys like the video on your way out. If you didn't like it, then you can get fucked. Also, hit the like button if you didn't like it. That'd be awesome. Also, go fuck yourself. But I'm going to play. Wait, didn't I have a song I had to play? Yeah. This song right here. We're gonna play this real quick. Yo, let's go. All of the dirt, flat earth is nothing but dirt. All of the dirt, flat earth is nothing but dirt. All of the dirt, science deny it. Dirt. All of the dirt, flat earth is nothing but dirt. What do we want? When do we want it? Yo, it's fire. Wonderful job. I just derped my pants. I love it. All right, let me turn my headphones volume back down. That was so loud in my ears. All right. I am Audi Bugatti. You guys have a great night. Let's come over here. What we want to listen to? Let's listen to let's see. Let's listen. Oh, you know what? We got this one. Through the Window Love, because in honor of Mikey getting his bill sent to him, the $150 federal fee for his lawsuit. Congratulations, Mikey. Pay that $150. Let's get this moving. All right, guys. I love you guys. Have a good night. Bye. Oops, I fucked up. There it is. All right. Good night, guys. Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. Be here.
Mikey Smith, flat earth activist, no curve in his stance. Chilling by the club, peep the lights that dance. Strippers on stage, moves tighter than decimals. Through the window, no telescopes, those things unethical. Through the glass, love hits me in shards. Heart screaming loud, I ain't need no star charts. Eyes on a grind, body defying the law. A flat world spins from the vibe that I saw. Pulled out the phone, zoomed 20 times deep. No telescopes, nah, Mikey don't creep. Them lenses distort, twist reality fake. But a truth hit hard like a tectonic quake. Through the glass, love hits me in shards. Heart screaming loud, I ain't need no star charts. Eyes on a grind, body defying the law. A flat world spins from the vibe that I saw. Earth ain't curving, but my feelings tilt. Through the club's frame, Mikey's heart rebuilt. The moonlight dim, she the star of my field. Gravity's a lie, but this love too real. Hit the bouncer with a question and a smirk. Yo, who's the queen rocking that twerk? Through the window, a love so profound. But Mikey keeps it flat, feet on the ground. Hit the bouncer with a question and a smirk. Yo, who's the queen rocking that twerk? Through the window, a love so profound. But Mikey keeps it flat, feet on the ground. Yeah. Love hits me in shards. Heart screaming loud, I ain't need no star charts. Eyes on her grind, body defying the law. A flat world spins from the vibe that I saw. Through the glass, love hits me in shards. Heart screaming loud, I ain't need no star charts. Eyes on her grind, body defying the law. A flat world spins from the vibe that I saw. Hits me in shards. Heart screaming loud, I ain't need no star charts. Eyes on her grind, body defying the law. A flat world spins from the vibe that I saw. Vibe that I saw. Vibe that I saw. Vibe that I saw. Birthday curving, but my feelings tilt. Through the club's free, Mikey's heart rebuilt. Moonlight dim, she the star of my film. Let you eat alive, but this love too real. Curving, but my feelings tilt. Through the club's frame, Mikey's heart rebuilt. The moonlight dim, she the star of my field. Gravity's a lie, but this love too real. Yeah, but this love too real. But this love too real. Yeah. Hit the bouncer with a question and a smirk. Yo, who's the queen rocking that twerk? Through the window, a love so profound, but Mikey keeps it flat.